PSG fans are booing Messi and calling him an asshole, mercenary, and other amazing words as if it was not him becoming 7-time Ballon d'Or triumphant. The matter is unusual, and calling things by their proper names, this is truly a shocking situation. It's painful to look at poor Antonela, who was sitting in the VIP box during the PSG-Bordeaux game. She could hardly hold on, and on her face was quite a telling expression like, "We need to leave Paris. The time has come." Surely such thoughts visit the head of Leo Messi too. The Paris trip obviously didn't go according to plan. French croissants turned out to be not as sweet, and a house overlooking the Eiffel Tower turned out to be not as cozy. Therefore, rumors began to spread in the media, mostly commenting on the possible return of the king to the Camp Nou. Hello, our dear football lovers! You are on the Inside Football channel, and today we intend to have a thorough look at one of the most poignant and intriguing topics of this season: Lionel Messi's disastrous run at PSG. What happens next? Will the Argentines stay in Paris for another campaign, or kindly ask the Qatari owners to go back to Barcelona, located on the warm and cozy Mediterranean coast? We've gathered all necessary info just for you, attempting to find a suitable answer. Friends, if you're still watching us without a subscription, then it's time to fix it. We love the #1 game the same as you do, so welcome to our community. Support the release with your likes and write your opinion in the comments below. Should Leo Messi make his comeback to Barcelona next summer? Alright, let's get started. The end of March is in our calendars, and many football fans and pundits, without waiting for the season's end, underline one word about Messi's spell: flop. Fair criticism, considering that the one we are dealing with is the best footballer in history, the winner of 7 Ballon d'Ors, Lionel Messi, who was supposed to bring his magic to Paris. Was supposed to, but did not bring. All the magic remained in Barcelona. Dani Alves, one of Leo Messi's most notable mates, perfectly illustrated the current situation. For me, no, he's not enjoying himself, because Leo makes this game special, and he does it when he's having a good time. Because when he's having a good time, the others enjoy it. For me, he's out of place. Right now, Leo is out of place there. Because Leo, for me, lived in the best place in the world to practice what he loves. Leo always told me, "Where you are going to be better than here." And I checked. There is no better place than here. Even when it came out that he was leaving, I sent him the same message that he told me. For whatever reason, he's not here, and I hope he can come back. I don't know, but if he comes, let him come here with me, to enjoy at least a little more of all that. All the people who leave Barcelona regret it. Everyone. Some will say no, because they don't like to lose. But all the people who leave regret it. It's better here than anywhere. ESPN quotes the Blaugrana defender. Dani calls Messi back to Barca for the last dance. And it seems that Leo himself madly wants and passionately dreams about the matter. But in an interview with PSG Club TV, he claims the following: PSG is a club which is growing, which has ambition and is keen to keep growing. PSG are among the biggest clubs in the world and keep developing and becoming bigger. They have no reason to envy the historically big clubs. I was lucky enough to play with the best at Barcelona and now at PSG as well. I'm happy and looking forward to continuing to do so. Lionel shares. But isn't he lying? Isn't he deceiving himself? Mateo Moreto, a journalist who's considered one of the most reliable on Barcelona news, confirms the words of Dani Alves from his source. The Messi issue has not changed compared to what he told 3 days ago. The plan is for him to stay until 2023. Obviously, he is neither comfortable nor happy about many things at PSG, but he will try to change that situation, especially on the pitch, the journalist says in a tweet. Another reputable journalist, Adrien Grenier, who is considered quite accurate regarding PSG, indirectly confirms the Argentinian's worsened fighting spirit, as his thoughts are somewhere distant from Parc des Princes. Leo Messi should stay at PSG, not least because there's the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, with image and contract issues. A return to Barcelona is his dream, but there's no sign of it at the moment. The tweet reads, Bearing in mind all the details discussed, can we surely say that Messi remains at PSG for another season? It looks so, but we should dwell on some stipulations. It's worth making a small digression to understand the current state of PSG. The club's ultras are openly rebelling against the club's bosses and demanding the resignation of President Nasser Al-Khelaifi and sporting director Leonardo. At the moment, it's clear that the Paris Saint-Germain project is fading away. The dream of taking the Champions League has remained a dream. The grand Messi, Mbappe, Neymar trio, which seemed killing only on paper, did not help either. The owner of PSG, Emir of Qatar Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, will have to find answers to the following questions. How to restart this project? Are the right people running PSG? Shouldn't I sell the club, making enough income from it and realizing that victories in the Champions League are not bought for any money? Media sources state that Emir already had thoughts of saying goodbye to PSG after the 2022 World Cup. They say Paris Saint-Germain was bought presumably for the purpose of PR for the home World Cup. There were also mentions of possible Al-Khelaifi and Leonardo dismissal from the Red and Blues. As for people who can restructure the project, it could be Arsène Wenger and Zinedine Zidane. Based on all the media hype from world insiders, we are well aware that the near future of PSG is uncertain, and the course may be completely opposite to what it was before. PSG supporters got tired of buying stars, comparing the behavior of the club's management to a spoiled child who buys everything that glitters. Fans want to see a strong squad, not just a squad with big names in it. The main man, Kylian Mbappe, jumps ship for Real Madrid in the summer, and it's obvious that this exact moment shall become a turning point in PSG's history. The club and the team will be waiting for a restart. The new management may allow the departure of both Neymar and Messi. After all, the Brazilian has become too often injured, and Lionel is simply unhappy. This is not the type of teams he feels himself needed. How to solve the puzzle of immature rights during the 2022 World Cup? Like a gentleman, the Argentine can make another agreement with Emir and calmly leave for Barcelona in summer for a nominal price. Of course, Messi brought huge advertising money to Paris. But how important is it for a club that is owned by a whole rich country? The answer is obvious. For PSG, money has never been something significant. And therefore, if Lionel respectfully asks to let him go, then Paris can make it happen as a sign of respect to the legend. Thus, we have quite a possible scenario to consider. The president of La Liga, Javier Tebas, also believes in the realistic potential of the deal. Who would I like to see in La Liga? Mbappe in Holland aside? Messi. Messi has 2 or 3 years left at a really good level. Messi, at 80% of what we have seen, is still at the top level. So if I could see Messi back in Spain, I would be delighted. I think Messi could come back to Barcelona on very different economic terms, so it would not be such a burden on Barca's finances. I think the marriage between Messi and Barcelona was perfect, and I think a reconciliation would generate significant financial synergies for both parties. I think it would be good at an economic level. I have no idea how good it would be at a sporting level. La Liga president Javier Tebas has told ESPN. As we all know, the return of Messi can be perceived by Barcelona fans as the main transfer of the next summer, and Laporta will even be partially forgiven for the failure of Holland recruitment operation. There are more and more talks on Erling choosing the Manchester City project instead. While Barca are thinking of options with Salah and Lewandowski, other expensive variants, wouldn't the best one be to return home the best player in history, Lionel Messi? Although he already turns 35, he will be capable of miracles, requiring a much lower wage than Mohamed and Robert. Catalan head coach Xavi keeps in touch with Leo, as he revealed a few days ago. I have a friendship with Leo. We communicate often. After PSG were knocked out, I sent him some simple encouragement and nothing else, Xavi revealed. Xavi has always known how to play with Messi and how to use his strength. Therefore, such a joker in the Spanish manager's deck of cards is to produce great wonders. And the magic of Messi is to become revived once again. Friends, We are leaning towards the option that Messi still returns to Barcelona next summer and finishes the European part of his career on a high note. What do you think of it? It was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.